Now Smith has it. DeMoss, the steal for three. Buried! Joey DeMoss. Far side, Timmons blocked. Daly, top of the key, spinning. Daly up and one. What a play. Position Epps to Valentine. Yes, sir. Mackay with another. Corrado left, block up and one. B Graphics up by one, now down by two. It's Davis again. Zion again. He cannot miss. Now it's Terza for the lead. Got it. Picked off. That's RJ Sledge. Sledge pulls up. Sledge and one. RJ Sledge, incredible. It's the penultimate week of the season here in the Steel City Summer Basketball League. Howard Hanna looking to go to 7-0. AMD looking to get win number 4 on the campaign. 5 players aside. That's all we have. Again, AAU rearing its ugly head here during the summer season. So 5 players either side. No subs, and we'll go full tilt here. Howard Hanna 6-0. AMD 3-3. 55.5 points per game, 51.75 against for the team in blue and black. On the other side, 60.5 for 45.8 against as Graney takes over for AMD. It's Graney, McCabe, along with Cochran, Canty, and Giannikis as Canty from the corner. Side iron and out, rebound saved by Earl Hayden. Kicked right back in, and now here comes Brooke Palo in transition. It's Palo, Sailor Lee, Earl Hayden, along with Niles and Slavic. Slavic double digits in her last game. Earl Hayden swings it left side. Palo thought about the triple. Now kick out Sailor Lee. Lee baseline drive across now into the hands of Slavic as Slavic dishes back off. Right wing kicks inside, taken over by Canty. In transition, Canty driving in, stops up, Canty up top, McCabe for 3. Off the iron, rebound, ricochets underneath, right to Canty, who cashes in for an easy 2. And Michaela Canty gives AMD an early 2-point advantage. As now it's Palo. Palo, 3 points in her last game for AMD. That was the lone game last Wednesday where Howard Hanna stayed undefeated, knocking off Cedarbrook. Palo, right wing, now taken in, driving, and Niles kick out to Phoenix Slavic. One more to Palo as the South Park Eagles hook up beyond the perimeter here with 14:40 remaining in the opening half. Right side, Palo, inside Sailor Lee. Lee coming off a season-high 9-point performance. Turnover by Howard Hanna Marie Slagus, and that will give AMD possession once again. As Howard Hanna Marie Slagus, a perfect record this year. Second game without the likes of Williamson and Wilson. So Sterick was the big scorer last game for Howard Hanna Marie Slagus, putting up a season-high 23, 13 rebound double-double for Mia Sosteric. Now left side, Graney, the Norwin Knight drives in, baseline kick out. Canty from the right side, got it. And Michaela Canty, the late arrival, worth the wait for AMD. She has 5 with 14:15 remaining in the opening half. As Slavic pulls up, can't answer. Rebound grab down by Deshae Cochran. In transition, Cochran lost the handle. Turnover, Niles has Palo up ahead, too far and out of the reach of Brooke. Palo back the other way. AMD will go with 14 even on the clock. 5-0 lead for AMD. All points belonging to Canty here in her 3rd game of the summer. High of 15, averaging 13.5 through her 2 games this summer. As Canty kick out left side. McCabe baseline drive, and Riley McCabe going to the line. Guilty party is Isabella Niles. Niles is first, team first. 2 shots coming for Riley McCabe, the rising junior at Thomas Jefferson. McCabe 1 for 2 from the line, knocks down the first. AMD 41 for 72, 56.9% on the summer as Riley McCabe makes it 6-0, but no further. Rebound grabbed by the guilty party of Niles, who committed that personal down the lane. Niles denied. Earl Hayden able to clean it up off the rebound as Kalina Earl Hayden makes it a 6-2 game with 13.5 remaining. Graney, foul line, kick out. There's Canty again. This time doesn't fall. Rebound by Sailor Lee. Lee to Earl Hayden. Over the timeline, far side, kicks it to Niles. Isabella Niles averaging 11 points per contest this summer. Now it's Earl Hayden down the lane. Kick out, now Phoenix Slavic. Back off to Palo. Palo, right side, Sailor Lee, short on the three. Rebound by Slavic. Slavic surrounded, tries to toss it up right into the hands of Giannikis. As Giannikis, a little bit of a crossover, stops up, 12:50 remaining. There's McCabe driving down the lane. Riley contested for 2. 3 points now for Riley McCabe, and it's an 8-2 advantage for AMD. Palo up over the timeline, right side, Earl Hayden. Top of the key, Earl Hayden now pedals back, 8-2 lead, AMD on top of Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. Down low, there's Palo for 2 as Brooke Palo off the window for her first bucket of the contest. Lead down to 4, 12:20 remaining here in the half. As now Giannikis, Juliana Giannikis to Graney. Graney kicks it back to Canty, right side, up top, Cochran, traveling violation on to Shea. As Cochran coughs it back up, possession back to Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. Down by 4 early on, 12:04 remaining in the opening half. Palo, left side, Palo stops up, taken away by Giannikis. Giannikis swings it, Canty left side, up for a deep 2. No good, rebound by Cochran, back in now McCabe. McCabe toss, one more, Graney, left wing 3. Off the sidearm, rebound again by Earl Hayden, that's her third. As Earl Hayden, now there's Slavic from the right side, off the miss, rebound goes to Riley McCabe. First board for Riley McCabe. In transition with 11:25 remaining, too high to handle for Deshae Cochran. And possession heads back to Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. Down by 4, the 6-0 squad looking to stay undefeated here in the summer. AMD, they're used to being the team undefeated that everybody's chasing. 3-3. Couple of forfeit losses, though, for AMD. Actually 3-1 on the floor this year. Lone loss while actually playing a game for AMD. That was against Howard Hanna Marie Slagus with a full embodiment of players on both sides. Out of bounds. Possession stays with Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. 8-4 lead for AMD. For Howard Hanna, no Ott, no Sosteric, no Williamson, no Amato, no Rigg, and no Wilson. On the other side, no Klobuchar, Marchinsky, Eisenberg, Hertz, Zombek. And that's the missing parties on the other side. McCabe short on the shot. Rebound through the 5-hole right to Canty as it's skittered between the legs of Earl Hayden. Now Graney, Niles in the way, but right back to Deshae. Can't finish. Rebound grab by Sailor Lee. As Cochran missed a grade A opportunity there. Palo. Now Slavic up top, Niles. Niles drives down middle of the lane, lost the handle. Now it's Canty off to McCabe, left side, Cochran. Cochran right side, in the way is Sailor Lee. As Sailor Lee, the denial. (10-10), half one, 4-point affair. AMD on top of Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. Now Palo. Palo left side, pick and roll. Niles will not. Now Palo to the corner. That's Earl Hayden. Earl Hayden from the left side, baseline drive on Canty, locked up by Giannikis. Whistle blows, foul first. And it will go against Canty, her first, team first. Second foul overall with 9:49 remaining here in the opening half. As bounce pass Niles. Niles left side, rolls middle of the lane, right hand, no. Rebound grab by Juliana Giannikis. Hasn't got it going yet. Giannikis to Cochran, across, deflected away again by Earl Hayden. Up ahead, Palo tracks it down. Extended post up for 2. Palo no good. Rebound by Riley McCabe. McCabe slows down the pace. McCabe crossing down the lane. Kick out. Canty again. Got another. Michaela Canty up to 8 here in the opening half. 2 triples for Canty, 6 on the summer for Michaela Canty. 11-4 lead for AMD, as getting to the rack and getting to the line is Earl Hayden. Aubrey Graney sends her there. Kalina Earl Hayden 1 for 4 this summer. First shot clanks out. 0 for 1 now tonight is Howard Hanna Marie Slagus, shooting 58 for 91 this summer, 64.4% from the free throw line. As the second one falls, Earl Hayden has 3 of her team's 5. They trail 11-5. Nearing the halfway mark here of half one. Giannikis, left elbow, drives at Earl Hayden. Blocked by Earl Hayden as Juliana Giannikis. Denied by the rising freshman from Woodland Hills with 8:54 remaining. Inbound, Earl Hayden deflected right back to McCabe. Right wing, Riley McCabe. Up top, McCabe surveys. Riley inside, Cochran. Deshae backing down, knocks it down. Deshae Cochran with her first bucket. 13-5 advantage for AMD over Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. 8:32 remaining. Isabella Niles looks for Lee as Sailor Lee. Rebound off her miss. Kicks it back up top. Too strong. All the way down. Off a deflection, so no backcourt violation. Here comes Palo. Palo driving right side. Stripped away by Giannikis off of Palo. All right, off of Giannikis as it was stripped away from Brooke Palo. 13-5 lead AMD over Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. Up top there, Slavic. Phoenix Slavic stops up for 2, deflected by Graney. Right back to her. Graney to Canty. Too far underneath, another board by Earl Hayden. That's her 4th. Now Palo, traveling violation, trying to cut inside before the mid-range jumper falls. 13-5 remaining here, or 13-5 score in favor of AMD over Howard Hanna Marie Slagus, who uses that timeout at the halfway mark of half number 1. As Coach Caitlin Slagus calling the timeout. And was the former head coach of this squad. Now Nick Dizon, the head coach. Of course, Coach Slagus, the former head coach at Bell Vernon. 1,000-point score there. They went on to Bucknell, taking over the head coaching duties here today. Coaching against Brig Rathway and Noah Yarton, her former assistant at Bell Vernon, now head coach of the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. Again, looking for a big season. Eight points early on for Michaela Canty. 3 for McCabe, 2 for Cochran, 3 for O'Hayden, and 2 for Palo. That's all the scoring to speak of thus far. As long triple, no good. Rebound grab down Earl Hayden. Whistle blows. Foul called. As Earl Hayden up to 5. Foul goes up against Deshae Cochran, her first, team 3rd. .7:38 remaining, half number 1. 13-5 advantage for AMD over Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. Trying to get the offense going here. Lee. Now Niles, Isabella Niles, kick out. There's Palo, right corner to Slavic, short on the shot, rebound by Cochran. Again, Slavic had a big game last game versus Cedarbrook, and Slavic picked up 11 points of her 14 on the summer. And a late arrival, and it's a big one, Delaney Amato. 11 points per game this summer for Amato, so a late arrival here for the second first-round pick this year from Howard Hanna, Marie Slagus, and Amato. See if that helps propel the offense here. Amato gets it right side. Delaney Amato outside to Lee. Lee curling kick out. There's Earl Hayden. Off the mark, rebound grabbed down by Deshae Cochran. Cochran's been busy on the glass tonight. As Giannikis, McCabe able to keep the handle. 6:50 remaining. Riley McCabe back to Graney. Giannikis one more. Corner triple. Canty cannot miss. As Michaela Canty, her third three of the game, give her 11 in the opening half. 16-5 advantage for AMD. And a whistle blows, is deflected out of bounds by Giannikis. Possession stays with Howard Hanna, Marie Slagus. 6:30 remaining in the opening half. Palo down low, Amato off the window and in as Delaney Amato, a quick appearance here. Delaney Amato, the late arrival, entering the scoring conversation quickly since entering the game. Again, 11 points per game for Delaney Amato, a high of 15 as Cochran fouled by Sailor Lee. First by Sailor Lee, team second. Other fouls on Isabella Niles. Cochran, 2 points today. 5 rebounds already. Deshae 10 for 27 from the free throw line this summer. AMD 1 for 2 so far today. As Cochran now has 3. 10-point lead for AMD over Howard Hanna, Marie Slagus. 6:06 remaining as Deshae Cochran true on both. 4 points now for Cochran. 3 for 4 from the line as AMD. They lead by 11. Palo to Amato. Delaney Amato trying to drive in. Kick out corner. That's Earl Hayden. Has Amato high post. Now knocked out of bounds by Canty. Will do it again. 5:50 remaining here in the first. Lee Amato right side up for 3. Got it! Delaney Amato with 5 since entering the game. As Amato makes it an 8-point game with 5:38 remaining. As Giannikis right side. Now Canty for 3. This time it doesn't go. Cochran had it knocked away. Picked up by the aforementioned Amato. Amato right down the lane. Dish to Niles. Up for 2. Back ironing out. Rebound by Riley McCabe. That's her third. As McCabe transition pull up, finds Graney, left elbow, kick out, Cochran down the lane, right side, blocked, back to Cochran, over to Canty, up to 13 for Michaela Canty. AMD doubling up, Howard Hanna, Marie Slagus here with 4:58 remaining in the first. Now Amato tries again, this time wide right, rebound Giannikis. Giannikis. Back to Graney, up for 3. Side iron into the hands of Brooke Palo. Palo pushing it now. Delaney Amato. Amato to Lee, left wing. Sailor Lee underneath, right to Riley McCabe. McCabe pushing the pace down low. Canty again. A little tap off the window, up to 15. Matching her season high is Michaela Canty with 4:20 remaining in the half. Canty has outscored Howard Hanna, Marie Slagus by 5 in her own right as Niles gets to the rack and heads to the line. Foul will go against Aubrey Graney. Second on her, 4th on AMD. 2 shots for Niles. 7 now for 12 on the summer. After that miss is Isabella Niles, the rising junior at Baldwin. Howard Hanna, Marie Slagus 1 for 3 from the line. Niles 0 for 2, empty trip for Niles. A much needed 2 points left at the line. Now McCabe with 4 remaining gets to the window and gets fouled. And Isabella Niles the one who will send her there. Make that Slavic maybe a bit of a break there. Looked to be clearly Niles on the personal, but kind of a mad scramble. And McCabe knocks down the first, give her 4. 4 for 5 here this evening. As McCabe knocks down a pair, 5 points for Riley McCabe, 5 for 6 from the line. for AMD. They lead Howard Hanna Marie Slagus 24-10 here in half number one. Thought maybe when Amato got here that was going to help the Caz offensively with a quick 5 points, but AMD has kept the lead at 8 or above since Amato's entered the play. Amato turnaround fadeaway jumper, and Paul George-esque wouldn't go, as now it's taken back the other way here by McCabe. Left side corner now taken by Canty. Inside, in and out. Graney didn't get the grab. Cochran saves it. Now back up top. There's McCabe. Got it. Riley McCabe. Another triple. 8 points for AMD. They lead by 17 with 3:10 remaining as Amato can't answer. And AMD looking to run Howard Hanna Marie Slagus off the floor. Three minutes remaining here, half number one. There goes McCabe right to the rack. And Sailor Lee and Niles converge, sending McCabe to the line. So 2 more shots for Riley McCabe. 8 points already for McCabe. McCabe true again. She missed her second. She has now made her last 3 from the line. As McCabe double digits, 2 for 2 for Riley McCabe. Cashes in on both. Lead at 19. It was 18-10. Now 29-10. Kick out Lee. Sailor drives, needs help. Finds Amato left side. Delaney Amato. Amato pulls up right side. Ironkind, and Amato ends the 11-0 run. Amato has the last 7. Switching into a zone here. It's Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. As trying to work in Graney, locked up dual possession. Howard Hanna Marie Slagus takes back over. Niles out, Earl Hayden in. 2:15 remaining here. See if Howard Hanna Marie Slagus can cut into the deficit. Earl Hayden almost lost it, but right to Sailor Lee. Lee to Amato. She has the last 7 Howard Hanna Marie Slagus points. As Delaney Amato skips across, deflected, Palo takes over. Palo drives right side down the lane, and Palo going to the line. Foul goes against Aubrey Graney. First one falls for Palo. She has 3. Palo again, iron and out. So 1 for 2 for Brooke Palo. As now Cochran outside. There's McCabe around and out. Rebound by Delaney Amato. Amato in transition. Amato left side on the deck. Giannikis takes it away up ahead. Canty off the window up to 17 for Michaela Canty. AMD to 31. Earl Hayden. Underneath Amato, turning jumper, doesn't go. Giannikis with the rebound, her 3rd. Now Giannikis fakes it one way, up the other, got it off the deflection. Up top now Cochran to Shea. Middle of the lane, the 14-footer is true, up to 12 for McCabe. As the lead to 20 with 48 remaining. As there goes Graney up. And two more, Riley McCabe. 14 now for McCabe. As Giannikis the steal, McCabe fouled on her way to the cylinder. Guilty party is Palo.
She just locked it up, Brea. She just locked it up. She locked up breakthrough player today. She locked it up. It's over. No, today she did it.
As rebound off the miss, now taken over by Earl Hayden. It's back the other way, Amato. Taken away, a steal, and there's the score, Juliana Giannikis. Giannikis may not have had a lot of points in that opening half. Lights out offensively, and AMD suffocating the perfect Howard Hanna Marie Slagus squad 37-13 at the break right here on MVI Live.
Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com.
Back here as we get set to start half number 2, AMD looking for a big win for win number 4 on the season. As it's a 6-0 versus 3-3 record squad, but 3-3 is 3-1 when actually playing games this summer and on the verge of going to 4-1 when actually playing on the floor and on the verge of getting some revenge from an early season loss to Howard Hanna Marie Slagus, as they lead at 37-13, 17 points for Canty, 14, for Riley McCabe, 7 for Amato on the other side of things. As Howard Hanna Marie Slagus got their work cut out for them here in half number 2, down 37-13. Still plenty of time to work here this evening, though. If you're Howard Hanna Marie Slagus, just 5 bodies on the other side for AMD. You have a sub. If you're Howard Hanna Marie Slagus, see if you can take that and use it as an advantage here in half number 2. See if you can come away with a big run again. This is the start of the penultimate week of the season here in the Steel City Summer Basketball League. Inbound near side, AMD with possession in the driver's seat as we start the second half. As Canty was red hot to start here this evening. Now Giannikis Left side, Canty for three. This time doesn't fall. Rebound by Graney. Tie up force. And Howard Hanna Marie Slagus will take over. Sailor Lee now taken over by Amato. Delaney Amato. Left side. There's Palo. Palo looks to spin. Palo now. Lee up for two. No good. Out of bounds. As possession's going to stay with Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. Stops and scores. Name of the second half here for Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. As an opportunity by the wayside over the top, but foul in the process. It's going to go against Deshae Cochran. As Isabella Niles, 0 for 2 from the line today. 2 for 6 is Howard Hanna Marie Slagus as Niles cashes in. First point of the game for Isabella Niles. As Niles drains a pair, 2 for 2 for Isabella Niles. 37-15, there's McCabe, left side, Giannikis, Graney from the corner. Graney, back up top, Giannikis over Graney, up for three, rebound underneath. Sailor Lee had it knocked out of bounds, off the ankle of Sailor Lee, and possession's gonna stay with AMD. 15:01 remaining in the half, 37-15 your score. As Canty up top, McCabe, Riley, top of the key, McCabe inside now taking over. Cochran deflected right to Canty, back to McCabe, got another. Riley McCabe with another three ball for AMD. 17 now for Riley McCabe as Amato has it taken away on the deck. Earl Hayden finds it, tie up, and dual possession. AMD takes back over here with 14:35 remaining in the second. As Graney, left side, triple, got it. Aubrey Graney onto the scoreboard. First bucket of the game for Graney. 6 threes for AMD, 1 3 for Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. As Niles gets to the window, lays it in. Isabella Niles has all 4 points this half, 40-17 here as the undefeated team down by a large margin, 40-17, 14:05 remaining here in half number one, or half number two. As 4 points this half for Niles. Amato has 7 for Howard Hanna Marie Slagus on the other side of things. McCabe with 17, 17 for Canty. As 34 points between the leading two scorers for AMD Industries here this evening in the start of the penultimate week of the Steel City Summer Basketball League, at least the penultimate week of the regular season.
She had 3 immediately. Yeah.
Forty to 17, AMD looking to increase. Canty won't. Out of bounds, possession back to Howard Hanna Marie Slagus, trying to get the lead back down to 20 here this half. 13:48 remaining. Now Delaney Amato. Amato, top of the key. Amato has it knocked away. It's a steal by Giannikis. The swipe and score once again. The youngest player in the league gets the job done. Juliana Giannikis has 4. Another steal and score. There's Earl Hayden, left wing. Earl Hayden pedals back, has Amato. Earl Hayden serving. Now Niles. Niles to Lee. Sailor backing down, Cochran outside. Amato for 3. Rims it out, rebound by Deshae Cochran. Giannikis to Canty. And 2 more for Canty. Now Canty with 19. Had 27 points all season. Foul on Giannikis. 12:54 remaining here in the half. 44-17 your score. Amato now. Niles right side clanks it off the iron. Rebound by Riley McCabe. As McCabe driving left side, and McCabe cashes in, matching Canty at 19. Riley McCabe one away from her season high of 20. Payload to Niles, and Isabella won't finish. Rebound ripped away, foul called underneath here with 12:20 remaining here in half number 2. Fourth foul on Aubrey Graney.
Who had the foul?
Actually make that Giannikis, so her second, not Graney's fourth. As AMD working the officials to maybe switch a foul. As Earl Hayden now taken away by Cochran. 12-12 remaining as blocked by Earl Hayden. Giannikis make it Graney. Follows up 5 now for Aubrey Graney. 48 for AMD. Now it's taken over here by Amato. Amato to Palo. Back to Amato. Delaney up for 3. Misses again. Rebound into the hands of Niles, and Niles doesn't get the roll. Rebound by Riley McCabe. 5 boards by McCabe. McCabe to Canty. Canty back inside. Cochran left side. Up and into Shea Cochran. 6 for Cochran. As Palo back now, Amato. Delaney, Amato. Too strong. Rebound Giannikis, her 4th. Giannikis to Graney. Graney cutting through with the little floater. Doesn't fall. Rebound off of Phoenix. Slavic and out.
Plus 20.
As inbound, Giannikis heads to the line. Earl Hayden sends her there. As Juliana Giannikis off the inbound. Right to the bucket. 4 points for Giannikis. First trip to the line. 5 for 7 this summer is Giannikis. As Giannikis gets the ball to fall. 5 now for Juliana Giannikis. 2 for 2. Giannikis now has 6. As Juliana Giannikis continues to dominate here as one of the younger players in the league. As there goes Lee, blocked by Cochran. Now Graney. Graney, another young talented Knight. The rising freshman has 7. There's Giannikis. Got it. As Giannikis sends it in. 9 for Giannikis. Just below her season average here with 10:35 remaining in the half. As Sailor Lee, guess who takes it away? Another steal and another 2 for Giannikis. 11 for Juliana Giannikis. The 3rd AMD player in double digits. Timeout called by AMD. A dominating performance by AMD. 10:23 remaining. As Howard Hanna Marie Slagus 6-0. That O is going to get a number, and it's going to be a 1 after tonight. As AMD going to be the first team to knock off the undefeated squad of Howard Hanna Marie Slagus here this evening. As Howard Hanna Marie Slagus would need a miracle to come back in this one, down 57-17. 40-point advantage. First time it was a thriller these two teams met. Howard, Hanna, Marie, Slagus. Just 4 points so far this half, all by Isabella Niles. As now Niles, right side, Niles outside, Amato puts it up, clanks it out, rebound again by Giannikis, up to 4, or make it 5 rebounds on the evening to go with her 11 points. Now Cochran to a cutting Graney, off the ankle and out, with 9:54 remaining here in the half. Palo rolling right side. Palo now Slavic. Slavic, guess who takes it away? Giannikis does it again. A steal, a score, and Juliana Giannikis has 13. One shy of her season high, 62 for AMD. Howard, Hanna, Marie, Slagus trying to get back some sort of scoring rhythm as a 2-on-0 will help with that. Isabella Niles misses all alone. Amato will clean it up as Delaney Amato has 9. 19 for Howard, Hanna, Marie, Slagus. As 2 more for Michaela Canty, 64-19. Canty to 21 with that make there. 64-19, Giannikis. You know, let's see too often many players that haven't played a season of high school ball yet come and play like Giannikis has in this league, as Canty up to 23. But you know, Juliana Giannikis playing similar to we saw Mia Ladon play when she entered this league. Similar to when we saw Sutton Williamson enter the league last year. The difference between when Ladon entered the league, Giannikis versus Williamson, Mia Ladon and Juliana Giannikis both are still a year out of high school basketball, as both are going just into 8th grade again. Now Ladon, a star at Oakland Catholic. As there's Giannikis, got another. The Knights win championships for a reason. That's because the bloodlines run deep all the way down to their 7th graders. I mean, Giannikis has 16 points, and I think you put her on the floor with Norwin's varsity team, she wouldn't miss a beat, as Delaney Amato into double digits. She's now at 11, or make it 12 for Amato, 69-22. With 7:35 remaining here in the half. 16 points for Juliana Giannikis, a 14-point half for Giannikis. That's a season high as well. As Giannikis, why not another? This time it doesn't fall for Giannikis. That's going to be Howard, Hanna, Marie, Slagus ball down 69-22. 11 points this half for Howard, Hanna, Marie, Slagus. Or actually make it 9 after a 13-point first half. I think just out of bounds was the call there, as there's Amato chucking up another triple. Rebound. Earl Hayden saves it right to Niles. Now Earl Hayden rolling. Earl Hayden knifes in, floats it up. Rebound by Deshae Cochran. 7 boards by Deshae Cochran. All right, side, Cochran for 3, banks it out. Rebound by Earl Hayden. Up ahead, Niles all alone with a little tap off the window for 2. 6 for Isabella Niles. 24 for Howard, Hanna, Marie, Slagus. 6:28 remaining. There's Giannikis. Knifing in, Giannikis. Canty up for 2. Rebound by Giannikis. As Giannikis, now Graney. Imagine when these two get to their senior and junior seasons at Norwin, respectively, how good that Knights team is going to continue to be. You also have Josefina Furno, who's just a rising freshman at Norwin that's playing in this league. Bella Furno, her sister, on trail side as well. But, I mean, Norwin is so good for a reason. And, you know, they coach them from top to bottom from the time they step on the floor at a young age till they reach the varsity level. And, I mean, that has been a fun team to watch. I've had the privilege of covering them in the district playoffs last couple seasons. As Canty knocks it down. 24 points for Michaela Canty. 70 for AMD. Canty looking to get to 25 here tonight. Will not rebound. Grabbed down by Isabella Niles. Niles 6 points now. Earl Hayden saves it. There's Amato, Delaney Amato. Rolling, Amato, spiraling, spinning, lost it, out of bounds. Or whistle blows, excuse me, with a foul with 5:18 and rolling here in the half. Cochran's third. Not going to affect the outcome of this one. 5 players, 70 points. AMD rolling. They won a game with 4 players this year after a foul out. I had to say it with Chad sitting next to me. You know, just you know, ruffle some feathers down here. Keep it interesting. Of course, AMD able to somehow, some way, keep the first round curse going for Monessen Florist. Foul on Graney. That will be Aubrey's 4th. Wouldn't be surprised if AMD by the end of this one possibly ends with 4 players. But again, they are 3-1 when actually playing this season. As a foul underneath on Canty would send Niles to the line. They are 3-3 overall, though. Niles, iron and out. That was Canty's second. Niles, 1 for 2, 50% for Isabella Niles. Has 7 points today for Isabella Niles. 70-25, AMD leading Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. Right side, Giannikis stops up, a beauty. Juliana Giannikis, 18 points tonight. 72-25. And now it's taken by Slavic. There's Niles. Niles to Lee. Lee back to Amato. Delaney Amato. Amato pulls up. Iron and out. As undefeated no more. From 6-0 to 6-1. 3:30 remaining in the half. Again, this is the matchup you'd love to see with these two teams having their full embodiment of players. We have not got that in either game so far this summer, and hopefully in the playoffs. As Graney rattles home the 2. 7 for Graney. 74-25 as there's a lead. Turning it over to Giannikis. Giannikis got to be close to a triple-double. Like, close on steals, definitely. Rebound-wise, very close as well. As there's Riley McCabe saying, don't forget about me. Up over 20 with the 3-ball to 22. 6 boards and probably double-digit steals along with double-digit points for Giannikis. You know, there's only a few players in my time that I've decided and say, hey, I'm going to keep track of steals for. Last player that I did that for was also a player on AMD. That was Mallory Daly, who's now at Buffalo. And Giannikis may be the next player that said, okay, yeah, we got to keep track of steals as well because she is an absolute menace. As Earl Hayden off the miss, back iron and out, rebound again. Earl Hayden had it, lost it out of bounds. Earl Hayden, 9 rebounds today. 2 minutes on the clock, 77-25. AMD leading Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. As up top, there's McCabe, left side. Canty back ironing out Earl Hayden, double-digit rebounds. As Earl Hayden, 3 points, 10 rebounds. Driving in, tries to get to the rack, foul by Juliana Giannikis with 1.5 on the clock. Niles back in, Lee out. AMD averaging 55.5 per game, 77 today. Howard Hanna averaging 60.5 per game, 25 today. Howard Hanna only giving up 45 points per game. 1 and 1.
You gotta go back through the footage and see if it's a triple-double. She got to have 10 steals, right? She definitely got 10 rebounds. No. No. Really?
As Giannikis, now Canty holding clock.
I feel like she had 3 rebounds in 1 possession.
As that will do it, Howard Hanna, Marie Slagus, perfect, no more. 77-25 AMD to 4 and 3. Howard Hanna, Marie Slagus to 6 and 1. In a losing effort, 12 for Amato, 7 for Niles. Juliana Giannikis, 18 points, 6 rebounds. She was your Planet Roof player of the game. 24 points for Canty and 22 for McCabe. So 3 in double digits. Giannikis not just offensively, but defensively as well. An absolute menace. 77-25 your final score. This has been a production of Lions Heart Media and MVI Live. Until next time, I'm Alex Lyons saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics, MVI Live. AMD victorious again, 77-25. Howard Hanna, Marie Slagus, their first loss of the summer right here on MVI Live.